Y'all, it's your guy eBay Fight Predictions. This is my very first full fighter breakdown, and we're doing Brendan Allen when he fought Paul Craig. This is probably Brendan Allen's best showcase fight, in my opinion, where he showcased all his skills against an opponent that can be a little similar to RDR. Bigger guy, jiu-jitsu-based guy. Obviously, RDR is way better. Now, Brendan does a good job of setting up his style. So he has a Dutch kickboxing style that he learned from Henry Hoof. Good feints, obviously hands up. Likes to knee feint sometimes. He's given different looks, leg kick right there. Well, really a calf kick. But here's one thing I didn't like Brendan did that could go against him in the RDR fight. He goes for that too and almost gets clinched up. And RDR, you know he loves those clinches. But Brendan was able to kind of turn that against him, get the hip toss. And this is where Brendan does his work, man. He is just such a good guard player, such a good top guy. Jiu-jitsu is just really good. Super slick on the ground, very smooth, beautiful elbows here. Good ground and pound, good control. And look, Brendan's in a bad position here. Gets caught by a calf slicer, even though he has a rear naked choke, and is able to ride this out and is able to get to almost like a 50-50 kind of heel hook position here, where he's in good position against Paul Craig. And he's like, all right, whatever. I'll kind of abandon this, get out, just hip out, shrimp out a little bit, get the back, and then just go for another takedown here. And Paul Craig's game is the ground, and Brendan is dominating him in his game. And Paul Craig, to me, does look like the bigger guy here. But Brendan's just so smooth and so good on the ground. It's just bread and butter, And I just love his ability to get rear naked chokes. It's just, he's so seamless at it, And you could just see, look at Paul Craig just broken after that kind of like destruction of the first round. And one thing I don't like about Brendan, you see he kind of gets caught after going for that too. His striking defense needs work, but it worked for him in this situation, didn't get hurt. Beautiful ground and pound, by the way. He's just really good at this. Like, he just doesn't stop. And he's really good at like catching Paul Craig with elbows. And Paul Craig at this moment of this fight is broken. He is completely broken. And I just love what Brendan does here. He has a rear naked choke, goes for it, last 5 seconds. And he doesn't get it, but just look at Paul Craig as he gets up. Broken, beat up, bloody. And that's what Brendan does to people. And RDR has to be aware that Brendan is not scared to go on the ground with him and smash his face with elbows. And this is one thing I like about Brendan. He has decent boxing, goes for the 7-3-2 combination, hurts Craig, goes for the guillotine, transitions out of that. And once he sees an opportunity to go for a choke, he goes for it. He's not scary. That's one thing about Brendan. He can flow anywhere where the fight goes. And he submits Paul Craig. I mean, Paul is one of the better guys at 205 in the prime of his career. Had a bit of a run at 185. Wasn't the best, but he's no RDR. But I mean, the guy has wins over Magomed Ankalaev and Jamal Hill, 2 former champs, and Brendan was able to do that to him. And in my opinion, Brendan showcased an ability where he can go anywhere.